Welcome. Welcome to a day I've been both dreading and also very much looking forward to, because it is time to take care of this closet. I'm going to open it up and show it to you just how ridiculous it is. I am disgusted with myself that I let it get so ridiculous. That sounds kind of extreme. I guess I'm disgusted that I have just accumulated so much stuff that I don't use. Like, that's so wasteful and unnecessary. And literally I'm pushing my husband right out of the closet. And this is a big closet. I leave the house like 2 to 3 days a week. Like, I do not need this many clothes. I love clothes. I want to have a lot of clothes, but I don't need this many. And it has gotten to the point where there's so much in there. First of all, I can't even see half of the stuff that's in there because it's so packed. Second of all, things I pull out are wrinkled to heck. And I'm like a crazy laundry person. My family laughs at me when my dryer like makes this little jingle. I'm immediately in there getting stuff out of the dryer, folding and hanging so that it doesn't get wrinkled. But then I shove it in this closet. Like, that makes no sense at all. So we are going to remedy that because it's completely obnoxious. Not only that, but I guess it's been probably almost 2 years ago now. I was sitting in my living room the one day and I heard this awful sound and I was like, what the heck is that? Oh, it was my closet falling because the weight was so heavy on it that it took this complete top shelf down. Hello, is there a more obvious way of telling you have too much stuff? Well, instead of getting rid of stuff, I just had my dad come over and help me install some new brackets for support. So it's time to stop lying to myself. It's time to be realistic with who I am, what I enjoy wearing. I've experimented with all sorts of different stuff and it was really fun, but it's time to be realistic about, okay, these things are just not me and they need to go. And so I'm going to I have some stuff on my bed here. I'll show you real quick. And I'm going to show you the inside of the closet close up so that you get a good idea. And then I think my plan of attack is, first off, rapid fire yeses. Things that I know for a fact I want to keep. And I'm going to throw those onto my bed. So I need to do something with this stuff on the bed first. Then there's going to be very obvious no's. And then I'll have to do kind of maybe a sweep through again to go through, okay, now, is this a yes or no kind of situation? And then at the end, you'll see what my closet ends up looking like. Hopefully it looks drastically different. If it doesn't, somebody come here and kick my butt because come on. But I think it's going to, because I'm just so ready for it. And I want my husband to have his side of the closet and be able to put his stuff in here and not have to use the laundry room closet. Like, that's obnoxious of me. I need to get over myself. I don't need all this stuff. So let's go ahead and get into it. But first, let me introduce you to my closet. Ta-da! Here we have it, folks. It's way too much stuff. It's time to do something about it. Here are also some things on the bed that literally just can't even fit in the closet right now. I wasn't even going to try to hang anything else up. So that is what we have also to go through. Oh my gosh. So here it is, the mayhem I call my closet. You guys, this is so ridiculous. I am actually kind of embarrassed because it's obnoxious. So my clothes extend all the way to the very back over there to, let's see, where's my last thing? Right here. So my husband gets this little tiny spot right here. Most of his clothes are hanging in one of our laundry room closets, and because I've taken over the closet. Because then down here, I've got a bunch of stuff shoved way back here. And then these clothes go all the way over to where my purses are right here. And then my husband has this little dinky, we've got some pillow things and stuff shoved back there, bags. So it's ridiculous. Like, everything is so smashed that everything is wrinkled when I take it out. You can't even see what's behind these clothes on the shelf and what's all down underneath here. So mostly this stuff up here, I went through that long ago, so that will pretty much stay the way it is. But this clothes situation has got to change right now. So let's go ahead and do it. It's going to be, get yourself a snack, because this is going to take a while. So I'll start with, I quickly went through the stuff that was on my bed. I've got a pile of like some sweatshirts and things like that and pants that'll need to be hung up that are definite yeses. And then I've got some other things that are definite yeses. I literally did not want to try to hang these things in the closet because I am afraid that that is going to fall. And like, that's why even when I showed you up close, I didn't like push through things. I am literally afraid that that thing is going to come down because of how much weight is on it. So I'm not playing that game. But before I get into the yeses, this first thing is going to be a no. I just wore it for Christmas Eve and I did like it for that. And I've worn it a couple times before, but I feel like it's one of those things that's like a very kind of statement piece. And on Christmas Eve, I cannot believe how many people commented on it, but it's just not something I see in my regular wardrobe. And having worn it for one Christmas Eve, I'm not going to wear it like next year or even the next one for Christmas Eve. So I think it's just something I can easily let go of. And then as far as yeses, I just have this cardigan here. I have a few of these like fleecy jackets you'll see that I keep because I wear them at home a lot and when we camp and stuff like that. This is one of my Christmas shirts. So this will actually get put into a bin that I have that I put Christmas stuff in. And so I'll just start that pile right here. And then this HALARA dress that I absolutely love and I just wore to my son and daughter-in-law's baby shower. And so this is a definite keep. And I got so many compliments on this dress, so that was awesome. So I'm not going to talk now. I'm going to rapid fire yes. So I'll just show you as I'm throwing it on the bed. And then we'll go from there. And away we go. So there are several new items from HALARA that I have in this that are all keeps because you guys, I love their clothes. If you've seen my HALARA videos, you already know that. But if you haven't, definitely check them out because, oh my gosh, their clothes are just awesome. So I've got lots of awesome overalls. They're so much fun to wear. And then that sweater there I'm packing away for winter, till next year. But I absolutely love that and wore it a ton. And so that was from Sunovan was the name of that company that I worked with. And then I've got lots of others. My Detroit Lions. So sad that they lost their playoff game there, but I'm still a fan. I've been a fan my whole life. I'm not stopping now. They had a great season, so I'm looking forward to next season. But yeah, some of this stuff are things that I'm packing away for like Christmas time next year, that sort of stuff. But things that I know that I want to keep. And you're going to see I think right next here. Yeah. I kind of have a thing for flannels. I love flannels. And so I'm not getting rid of them. It was hard as I was going through because there's things that I keep holding on to and then I'm like, why do I do that? But, I guess that's just the nature of when you love clothes. You keep thinking to yourself, oh, but I will wear this with something or someday. And then you just have to be realistic with yourself that that's probably not going to happen. But there are certain things that I know are things that I just love, like cardigans are something I wear a lot. Flannels are, I've got like my overalls I like to wear a lot, leggings, that kind of stuff, like things that you just know. I love cute little jackets, so that's something that I have several of. Blazers are like one of my absolute favorite wardrobe pieces ever, and so I've got a lot of different styles and different materials and that kind of stuff of those because they create a different look with different outfits. And so there's definitely the types of things that I know that I love and will always hold on to. Or, I might not always hold on to them, but, for a long time. Or things that are just kind of classic that stay in your closet. And I love things that are a little funky too. So I like to have a good mixture. I more so am someone who likes things that are a little bit funky. I love fun colors and fun prints and just, clothes that have some sort of like interest to them. I'm not really a basics girl. I never have been. I've tried to be a couple times. It's not me. Like, if you're someone who is not a basics person and people keep telling you, oh, you need basics in your wardrobe. No, you don't. I really don't think you do because you know how you like to dress. And if basics are not something that you ever reach for, then why would you have them in your closet? Like, I want that room for things that I really want there, right? Sure, I've got a few things that are slightly basic, but for the most part, it's not ever what I'm going in a store looking for. And so, yeah. But so now kind of going through my t-shirts and things like that. Not graphic t-shirts. These are just like undershirt kind of things. Detroit Lions. I love that. Wore it the other day. Oh, they didn't win. I'm so sad. I know I already said that, but really, really love my Detroit Lions. My uncle works for the Lions. I grew up going to Lions games. We spent several Thanksgivings there, tailgating at the Silver Dome actually, in my mom and dad's motorhome for Thanksgiving. We did like full Thanksgiving dinner there. And then when they moved over to Ford Field, we obviously started going to games there. And yeah, it's been a part of my life pretty much all my life. So I will never give up on the Detroit Lions. I'm so proud of how they have played these past 2 years. And I'm hoping this next year it's their year. Hauser's Lost Creek Lodge, that is my family's business when I was growing up. So my mom and dad and grandpa owned it together and spent a lot of my time there. But yeah, just kind of going through, I've got a lot of sweatshirts and stuff that I had to be kind of realistic about, like, how many of these do I really wear? There's certain styles of things. I'm not a huge hoodie person. There are quite a few hoodies in there, even though I'm not a huge hoodie person, but there's some that I ended up letting go of. And so I feel good about that. Some of them I keep just because simply like what is on them. Okay, so what I have going on here as absolutely yeses is pretty obnoxious. So I might have to do a re-edit of that as I'm putting stuff back. But let's go ahead and go into definite no's, because there are some things that I just absolutely know they're not going to stay here. This one makes me kind of sad, I'm not going to lie, because the colors of it and everything are absolutely gorgeous. But the problem with it is it's too big. I could take it in, but then the volume of the skirt is so much that I feel like it would make it just extra super like bunchy, and just kind of overwhelms me because I'm so short. And so as much as I love it and the colors are amazing, I think I'm gonna put this on my Poshmark. So in my nose pile, some things will be easy, like donates kind of thing, and then some things are gonna be for Poshmark. I will also say right now that my husband and I are going to be cleaning out our basement. We are. It's just, we're doing it. And I have a whole bunch of bags of stuff downstairs that I was supposed to list on Poshmark. That's what I told myself. Well, I haven't. And they've been sitting down there for months, some things a couple of years. So I already told him, and he's going to help hold me to it, that when we clean out the basement, I will have a month from when we clean out that basement to get those things listed. Anything that doesn't get listed is just getting donated, because I don't want it sitting around anymore. So I should be doing a major Poshmark listing, and my Poshmark Closet will be down in the description box for you to check out. So if you see something on here that you're like, ooh, I might really like that, you might end up seeing it on Poshmark. This you definitely will, because it's just too good. Who am I? I don't wear like these mock neck kind of shirts. Like, I just don't. I wore this once around Christmas time last year. And then this one I actually got from a company that, I don't know what happened with that, but whatever. But the shirt itself is really nice and it feels really nice and stuff, but the style or the print I didn't love on me. And then the, I got it a little bit too big. So, yeah, I just don't need it. This right here is a perfect example of trying stuff out and deciding it's just not really you. And so that's okay. I'm fine with that. I will probably list it because it's vintage and it's awesome. This I actually really love, and there's like texture to it that's really cool that you can't see unless you're up close. And this is a Bass shirt. It's a nice shirt, but it's too oversized. Like, I saw pictures of me wearing it and the sleeves are so like billowy that it makes my arms look even extra big. And that's an area that I am self-conscious about. So I was like, oh, I do not need that in my life. I wore this vest one time with that red mock neck turtleneck that I only wore one time, so it can go. But that's also vintage and it's pretty cool. And then this, I love it, and I wore it like I wore it at 4th of July one year and stuff, and it's really cute. But it's honestly more of like a cream with red, and I think if it was red and white, I would like it better. But I also just don't find where I have much of a reason to wear this. Like, I feel like if you go to Disney a lot, this would be super cute. Because the cream is subtle, but I wish it was more white. But yeah, so that'll go on Poshmark. Again, thought about the sweater vest thing, loved the idea of it. It's just not me. I wore this one time, took pictures in it. It was fun, but it's time to let it go. I got this because it was really inexpensive, and it's just a universal thread. I mean, it's not like it's some nice sweater, but I honestly don't like the way it fits on me. It like does this weird, I don't know. It's not my favorite, so I'm not keeping it. This sweater actually served me well for a while. It's a small, but it's like a really oversized kind of a small, and I feel like it just makes me look really dumpy when I wear it, so I never reach for it. Bye. I got this on a recent well, not recent. I got this on a thrift trip with my niece actually, and I thought I would like, I kind of questioned it even when I got it. Like, yeah, that's not really my style. It's cute, and like, I think my sister will actually really like it. So some of these things I'll actually send it over to my sister, because both of my sisters like work in schools, so they dress up and stuff, and so they should have these things, not me. And yeah, so I'm gonna let that one go. This is just kind of a faded, oversized, thin cardigan. I don't need it. This I've kept around for a long time. I've worn it maybe a couple times, but it's just, I don't love the fit of it on me, and I don't love it. I've had this shirt for a long time. It's from Old Navy, and I like it. I don't like the V-neck for some reason, so it never gets pulled out. No. These pants I think were like handmade. I got them at the thrift store, and they are like my perfect length pretty much. I just don't know. Like, I love the plaid. I love, ooh, those might be a maybe. Okay. I wasn't gonna do maybes. I was doing definite no's. But I think I need to try these on and try them with some other stuff that I have to see how I would style it and see if I would keep it. So I got these over the summer. They're kind of more cropped. I wore them one time, and there's pictures and video of me when we were in Traverse City. I just don't see myself really wearing them, so no. I really wanted to like this. It's super cute, so this will definitely be on Poshmark, but it just gives me, when I wear it, I feel a little bit like old lady, and that's not really the vibe I'm going for, so I'm gonna let it go. I've had this dress for approximately a million years. Okay, that's a lie. But I have had it, I know, since my oldest son was in high school, and he graduated in 2017. So I've had it for a long time. And I mean, I know I had it for years before that. It's just a really thin, kind of like a chambray dress. It's cute, served its purpose for a lot of years, but I never reached for it, so why keep it? I'd gotten this dress in a bundle on Poshmark, and I don't love the way it fits me, so nah. Every single time I put this dress on my body, I feel terrible about myself. Like, not just like, that doesn't look great. I feel like, oh my gosh, get that off immediately. So, and I've even worn it in some videos to show like with shapewear, and I look back at those and I'm like, why'd you push yourself out like that? Whatever. I'm willing to do it for you guys, because why not? But it's reality, okay? I just don't love the way I look in it. It is not working for me. This is Artisan New York is the brand. It is the softest, most fabulous like material, but it is not for me. This color and all that, no. So it's gonna go. I've had this for a long time. I don't really wear a lot of hoodies. It's an old youth group sweatshirt from when I used to be a youth group leader, and I think it's time to let it go. This one, I have this green one and a red one just like it. I just got them this summer at a garage sale. They're J. Crew, and I think I paid 50 cents for them. They're super soft and really nice. The neckline and stuff is just not me. When I wore them, I just didn't feel like me. So the red one and the green one, I think I'm actually going to see if my mom wants them, because I think they would look really good on her. And so, yeah, I'll send those over to her. This is just, I mean, a simple plain sweatshirt. I have one in orange that I tend to wear a lot in the fall, like around Halloween. So that one I'm going to keep. But this one, I don't know. I don't reach for it. I don't feel like I need it. So let it go. My son worked at Tim Hortons for a while, a couple years ago, and this is actually a really nice zip up, but I have no, allegiance to Tim Hortons. I mean, I like it fine, but I don't need to keep this, so no. This sweatshirt I also got this summer. I got it at a thrift store, and my sweet solstice to Jenny, she actually, when she saw it, she was like, ooh, if that doesn't work out for you, I'll take it. And I was like, well, I wore it the one day, and it's really cute, but honestly, I think it would look way cuter on her, and I know I just won't get the use out of it. So this is coming to Jenny, because she'll rock it. I'd gotten this Liz Claiborne little t-shirt last year, I think, at a thrift store. I feel like somewhere in it is a tiny little hole. Oh yeah, it's down here. Nothing major, but also the feel of the fabric, and it's weird because it's 100% cotton, but it just feels not comfortable on your skin. So I never reach for this, so it's definitely going. I kept a black kind of little v-neck t-shirt that I have that has a little pocket on it that I like. I have a black and a white one, so I don't need a second one. Then I was going to go between these two black shirts that are just more of like a crew neck. But this one is actually even sewn funky, so that's an easy one to figure out to get rid of. So I will just keep this one because I do like them for layering underneath the things. Okay, and then these are a few I'm not sure. So I have this skirt, which I have never worn yet. And you know what though? I have a red bodysuit. That's my thing with this. I have never worn it because I just haven't been sure what to wear it with. But I have a red bodysuit that I think might look super cute under this. So this will go into a try on and see. I had gotten this skirt and the like material of it, the color, like just the texture, I really, really liked. But then I haven't worn it yet. But I do really like it. So I think I just need to, yeah, try styling it and see what I think. These are some like tunic length shirts. I don't like this. It's J. Jill. It's a nice shirt, but I mean, it's not me. Like, why do I have that? And then these two I've had for quite a while. They're from Old Navy. This one I've had for forever. It is the most comfortable throw on over like leggings kind of thing for at home, which why have I not been doing that? I think because it's been so crammed in my closet I couldn't see anything. So that one I do really like the length of it. This one I love the color, and I do love that it's like a crew neck too and not a, because I feel like I'm moving away from like v-neck kind of things. This is the same thing for like at home, but it's like wearing clothes, not just pajamas or something. And because I'm trying very hard not to do that stuff anymore. Like, get up, get dressed, you feel better. Like, it's just a fact. Make your bed, you feel way better, trust me. But yeah, so I think I will keep this. This guy was hiding back here. It's a little Charlevoix off the shoulder. Charlevoix is like our family's favorite town in Michigan. Yeah, it's cute. Okay, fine. This right here, I want to love it. In theory, I should love it. But I feel like when I wore it, the proportions are sort of weird on me. I think if it was a petite, it would be different. But because it's actually like a bigger size than I wear and it's for someone taller, the proportions were just weird. So I'm going to let this one go. I was going back and forth on this one because there is an element of it that could lean old lady. But at the same time, I wore it with jeans and Doc Martens when I wore it. And I actually really liked the outfit. Like when I look back at the pictures of it, I'm like, no, that's cute. And it's Detroit Lions colors. Hello, come on, baby. So yeah, I think I'll keep it. This has literally been in my closet for years and I've never worn it, not even once. So why is it still here? This vest I got thrifting and I've worn it in different, I did like a thrifted look for less video with it and stuff. It's like, I like it, but I wish it was bigger. Like, it's a medium, but I wish I would have gotten, well, I wish I would have gotten, it was at thrift store, didn't have a choice. But I wish it was a large because I feel like I would pair it with things more. But I did just wear it in a video when I styled some stuff. And I'll have to see when I look at it what I think of that. I went through all of my pants not that long ago and tried stuff on and that kind of stuff. So some things were super easy yeses. I have these black jeans. I don't like them. I don't like them. Stop doing that. They're a button fly. I feel like they accentuate like this area and I don't like it at all. These are actually super cute. They're a little bit small on me right now. But so I will keep them because I really do like them. And after I lose a few pounds, I can wear them. These are like a super comfy Levi's. I need to try them on again though. I don't know. And then these I haven't tried on a long time. I just thought I tried on all my pants, but when I'm looking at this, I don't remember trying these on. So I guess I need to try those on. Now, you can get a glimpse of what's left in here. So that's just, this is my husband's stuff over here. Anyway, so this is my husband's stuff. This is mine. So this is leggings, some long sleeve shirts. So I need to go through those. I know it's pretty much stuff that I wear, but I hate that it's stored like this. Ideally, I would like to get my closet pared down enough where I can hang up my leggings, to be honest, because then it's easy for me to see and grab, and I'm not digging through bins. This stuff, I have to pull them out every time and go through. Stuff's falling. Like, that's ridiculous. That's not how a closet should function. You know, you have too much stuff if you're doing that. So I'm going to have to go through that. Over here, I've got all my hats. So let's do a rapid fire with hats. This one, I like. It's simple. Great. My Smoky Mountains hat. I love this color. Fun for summer. This Life is Good hat. This is not my style. Don't need it. I had bought this at a thrift store and I did a video with it. Literally never worn it since. Don't need it. Oh, this is a winter hat that I actually made and I love, so keep that. This is my Speedy Gonzales trucker hat. Super cute and fun. Keeping that. I had gotten this from TEMU, and yeah, I've worn it, but I've got this hat that's a neutral color, and I like this one better, so get rid of that. Camping people, I wear this when I'm camping, so keeping it. This is like a mountain kind of trucker hat. It's really cute, and I like it for in the summer because it's really breathable, so keeping that. This one I just wore the other day. It's just a simple, like, you know, washed black kind of look. I have my yellow Carhartt hat. Love this. I have my Feeling Good Pooh hat, which I have not worn yet, and my friend bought me this. But she gave me this hat, and she bought me this one, and they're obviously the same color. But so I need to wear this one too, because I do like them both, and they fit different purposes. And then this I got on our cruise in Curacao, and I have not worn yet, but this is a great, it's a different color than my other hats, and a great summer color. So keeping that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through my no pile, separate by stuff I'm giving away to people, stuff I'm donating, stuff for Poshmark, and deal with that. And then I am going to, and I'm going to go ahead and go through like my leggings and stuff. I know it's all stuff I'm keeping, so I just need to get it out and be able to put it on hangers. And I will have a bunch of empty hangers that I can use for them. And then we'll see where we go from there. I'll touch base with you when I figure out what I'm doing next. Okay, I have to show you guys what is going on right now, because this is so obnoxious. But oh, look how nice and clear my closet is. But oh my goodness, things have to get real bad before they get better, right? That's just the way it goes. Oh my gosh. So I moved what is in here of my husband's right now up to the top shelf and just slid it over, top rack, whatever. So then this is a bin of some of his stuff, like hats and stuff, so I'll have to go through that. And there's some random things here. Then of course my leggings bins. And then this is just a picture kind of thing and stuff. My extra leaves to my dining room table. But you can see down here, I've got some stuff happening, and it needs to be taken care of because it's ridiculous. And then some more stuff that needs to be taken care of. I know this is like a bunch of like accessories, like my scarves and stuff, so I know what's in there that's already been gone through, but there's definitely things in here that need to be taken care of. And we have extra pillows and stuff back there, but I can definitely organize that better. His bags for when we travel don't need to be shoved so haphazardly, so I will be taking care of all of that. And like I said, the top of the closet I went through not very long ago, so that one, that's totally fine. But the rest of this needs to be taken care of. Okay, I'm so happy with how this is going. So I know I've got belts and like my scarves and stuff are in here. Those are my husband's ties. I have, this is like strapless bras and stuff that I don't use all the time, so that can be down underneath because it's not something I need to be, you know, have access to easily. Then I've got some bins here that have some like journals and stuff like that that I don't need to get to easily. I put my bags all in like a, what is this thing called? Little bin to corral them. And then my like travel bags right there, I kind of stacked inside each other. So that is so much better back there. And then there's my hats that I'm keeping. My husband will have to go through that, but you'll notice there's no bins up here because I went through all my leggings, and I'm so excited because I'm just going to hang the ones I'm going to wear. All my workout leggings are in a drawer, but then the ones that I wear with outfits, I want to hang up instead of having them crammed in that, you know, bin that was up there. So then also on my husband's side over here, I just stacked the pillows up, put his bags inside of each other, and then there's just a couple little random things, but no big deal. But so that is what's happening there. So on to the next part. Okay, next plan of attack, I think, is I'm going to put things in that I know absolutely positive for sure I'm keeping, kind of thing like that. And I think, I wasn't sure if I was going to do this, but I think I'm going to do the turn your hangers backwards. For one thing, that will drive me out of my mind. So that will help me want to wear stuff so I can turn the hangers around. But also just so I can really see what never gets touched, kind of thing. Because that will make it much easier than in a few months. Like, probably what I'll do is when it's time to switch over my wardrobe for like spring, then I will do this again. And I will see exactly what I did not wear because of the way the hangers are turned. So I am going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and start just putting stuff back that I know for sure. And then we'll reconvene if there's things that I change my mind on that I'm deciding to get rid of. And we'll see how things come together. So far, I know there's some more hangers intermingled in here that I was throwing off when I was putting stuff on the bed. But the ones that I have empty over here on the floor, 50 hangers that are empty now from me doing this. And like I said, I know there's more that I had taken off and just kind of thrown here. So there's a few mixed in. But that's ridiculous. 50 hangers, and some of those things had like, you know, pants on them, so there was 2 things, only a few, but yeah, that's pretty obnoxious. So we're gonna go ahead and start getting stuff put back in. And like I said, I'll tell you if I come across stuff that I'm like, you know what, I don't need to keep this, because I guarantee that's gonna happen. I'm telling myself you're gonna do that. Okay, so I ended up finding 3 more hangers, so that was a total of 53 hangers that I got stuff off of. After hanging up all my leggings and everything, I still have 34 hangers of those 53. I hung up other pants and stuff like that, that have been like folded and sitting around places because I didn't have anywhere to fit them. So I feel very good about that. A couple other things I decided to get rid of. This shirt, when I pulled it back out, I was like, what is going on with the armpits of that shirt? It is just a brown t-shirt. I don't wear it, so that can just go right in the garbage. And then this, I decided to go ahead and let go of this lion shirt. I'm going to see if my youngest son wants it. I've had it for a long time. I just really don't wear it. I prefer wearing like one of the lighter weight ones. And so, because I get a little heated during the games and excited. And a sweatshirt's just too much. So I'm going to see if my son wants that. And then I decided to go ahead and let these go. You know, I was kind of back and forth about them anyway. I don't need them. I'm not like excited when I look at them. So I'm going to let those go. And then, yes, Charlevoix is our family's favorite town, but me getting rid of a shirt doesn't change that. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. So that will leave 4 more hangers. So that's 38 hangers out of the 50 that were empty. So is this still way too many clothes for one person to have? You better believe it. And so I am going to be definitely very picky. I turned all the hangers the opposite direction. So as I wear things, I will flip them around. If I put something on and wear it, and I'm like, you know what, I don't love this, like it doesn't do anything for me, it's going. So that's going to be an easy, I am just in that mode. And I got rid of so much stuff. I have a whole huge garbage bag full of stuff that's going to a thrift store. I've got a 31 tote that is going to go on Poshmark. And then I've got several things I've been giving to my mom and sisters, and that one sweatshirt for my friend Jenny. And so there's a lot of stuff moving its way out of here, and I could not be more thrilled about it. But like I said, I definitely need to pare down even more. This is way too much. Now, I will say pretty much all the laundry in the house is done. So I only have, as far as things that would hang, maybe 2 things that I can think of. that are dirty. So there's not going to be much more hanging in there. And then the other stuff is like pajamas and stuff like that. So that'll go in my drawers. And like I said, I recently went through all my drawers and stuff. So those are good. But I will bring you up close and kind of show you. But otherwise, I don't know. I think I did okay. Like, I got rid of, I guess I should have counted how many things I actually got rid of. But you saw as I was showing the nose, and you can see by what this looks like. However, I still am giving my husband hardly any room. So, did I do that good? But things aren't crammed. That's the thing too. I don't have, I'll show you when you come up close, the hangers are not all stuck together, like everything isn't all crammed together where you can't get things in and out. Because that was what it was before. I literally didn't even know half of the stuff that was in there because it was so smashed together. So, yeah, let me bring you up close and we'll finish this up. Okay, so here we go. I don't have all that junk down at the bottom like I had before. There are those few things that you saw that are pushed to the back because I don't need access to them very often. So that's good. And then, of course, my husband will have to go through this bin, and then we'll figure out his clothes stuff because he can obviously, I would like to be able to move that bin, and it might be able to move down to the bottom or up to the top actually will be perfect. He'll end up moving that up there, and then that will open up all this space that he can put clothes into. And he doesn't have obviously nearly as many clothes as I do, so it's good. And so this is what we're doing here. Jackets, pants, t-shirt, bodysuits that go into sweatshirts, hoodies, all that good stuff. And then I put like in the very way back there are like my dresses and stuff that I don't need to get to really. And then it goes into like my overalls and stuff that are longer. So it is kind of a pain to get to those since they're back there. I guess I could hang them over a hanger, like, you know, folded in half kind of, which maybe I'll eventually do that actually, because it would probably make it better. But then it just kind of goes into jackets and then cardigans and sweaters and then like fleeces and stuff and, you know, other different types of shirts, and then into pants and then into my vest right there. But I am so excited. All of my leggings are hanging now. And that is so nice. It's going to make it so much better than being all crumpled up in that dumb bin where I couldn't find anything. So that's my finished closet. What do you think? Did I do good, or do I need to do an edit? And should I not wait until I switch over my, you know, wardrobe for spring and summer? I look forward to hearing from you guys. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I feel lighter just getting rid of all that stuff. Like I said, this is still way too many clothes. I certainly don't need them, but I'm going to be picky when I'm wearing things and decide what feels good on me, what doesn't, and what doesn't is getting the heck out of here. All right. Thank you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.